And the email read this: Dear Kev, help. I work in a confined space, an office with 4 people, and one of these people has a terrible body odor and bad breath, and they sit next to me all day long, and I've got to deal with them listening to the brat so functified, so functified. I've already talked to my manager, and my manager told me that they talked to them, but I can't tell any difference. What am I to do? Listen, guys, I've worked in a lot of places in my life, and I smelled some musty people. I smelled some people whose favorite song is the Brad. Luckily, I haven't had to sit next to a musty individual all day. Because listen, man, when somebody's musty, you can't really think about nothing else while they're in there. If somebody's musty, it's hard to concentrate on your work when you smell their insides out. Oh! I used to work at Boeing, and I had like a confined area, and I thank God everybody there was hygienical. It looks like you've tried. The last part she said, I'm tempted to go back to my old. I'm tempted to go back to my old department just to get away from it. But here's what you're gonna do, okay? You've tried the calm way. You've tried the way around. Now you're gonna have to hit this demon head on. Bad breath and musty. Look, man, that's unfair. Be musty or be bad breath. Don't be both. Okay, so you're gonna have to hit this demon head on. Okay, here's a couple things you can do. You can start an officechange.org petition and say, hey guys, everybody, hey, Musty John, everybody in the office has signed this, and they said you smell like your balls are on the outside. Okay, Musty John, the office kind of feels like you smell like you play basketball, and then your balls are on the outside of your body, and we can't. Your nether regions, they got a creamy substance in there. Okay, so we've got 100,000 signatures. There's only 11 people that work here. We've got 100,000 signatures, Musty John. Oh, by the way, we call you Musty John when you're not around. Musty John. We've got 100,000 signatures. People in your life you come in contact with, high school, work, college, junior high, the doctor that delivered you. We've got everybody's signature that says you've got to take a shower. We built a shower in the bathroom so that you can take it, and we're gonna have somebody watch you wash yourself, because we don't think you're doing a good job. We don't think you're doing a good job as a team. So here's the change.org petition. Okay, so you can give them a petition, or you can just walk up and deal with that demon head on. What you want to do, you want to get a pH balance thing. I don't know what that looks like, but this is what it's going to look like. You want to walk up to them, stick it under their arm, and then show them and say, that's you. You touch under their arm and put it in their nose and make them be like, oh, that's thing. No, that's you. That's you. That's you. You smell that? That's you. That's you. Okay, Musty John? We can't take this. Okay? Musty John, you got to wash your ball sack with bleach. We got a bleach soap for you. You're gonna use it. Get those hot spots. Pits, peen, butt. Just pour bleach over. Cover yourself in it. Cover yourself. Okay, we want you to wash with bleach and fire. Okay, so we built a little flamethrower. We're gonna pour the bleach on you, set you on fire, and we got to get that in. We've got to do something about this. So bleach and fire, we got to purify it, sanctify it, We've got to sanctify that body because it's got devil breath on it. It's got devil breath on it. Are you part of a basketball team? Do you work construction? Do you work for the trash? Do you collect refuse for a living? What are you? We all just sit at our computer. What are you doing at night? Because we're all just sitting at computers. So we got temperature control. It's a pretty good temperature. How do you smell like this? We don't smell like this. Lie. Yes. We've got to put some lie on you. Okay? What's going on at home? Are you allergic to water or soap or all of the above? Okay? So you got to build the shower for him. You got to come and talk to him personally. And just be like, look, Musty John, you stink. Listen, this is probably the only serious part of this. Go up to them and be like, I don't know if you're aware, but you've got an odor to you that is causing the rest of us some discomfort. Okay? There's something that has to be done. I hate to be the person to tell you, but I don't want people to talk about you behind your back. Okay? I'm not that type of person. I would rather tell you things to your face. One thing I'm not going to do is be behind your back telling you. Okay? You've got to, there's something not right. I don't know if you need to see a doctor to check your pH, but something isn't right, and it's making all of us a little queasy. It's making all of us a little queasy. I don't know if it's a medical condition, and I've talked to HR. We've tried to get you fired, but they can't fire you, so we are gonna have to quarantine you and make you work in a sealed environment if you don't do this. We need you to take a couple more showers. You might need to switch that soap up. Have you been wrestling with hogs and horses before work? Have you been wrestling with hogs and horses before work? Do you work at a petting zoo on the weekends and also right before you come in? Do you like sex? I can't imagine you're having any sex like that unless your girlfriend's gothic and she's like, oh, I'm natural. But we have to do something. Okay, so what we're gonna do is ask you to leave now and go into your house. That's what we're gonna have you to do. Okay, so if you want to have a serious conversation, you do that. Or you just bring an air freshener. You bring an air freshener, not natural hair. I'm talking about people who don't believe in deodorant natural. I want you to bring an air freshener to work, and then get to work before Musty John. Have all three of you guys who don't stink get to work before Musty John. Okay? And then what you're gonna do is all three of you guys have air freshener. Okay? When Musty John gets to work, I want you guys to just he's gonna be like, yo, what's up? Every time he talks. As soon as he gets up to go to the bathroom, and go spray his seat. When he comes back, you got to disinfect that thing. Because y'all know when people don't wash their butt good, their seat stinks. Okay? That butt smell through osmosis comes out of their booty into the seat. It layers on there. It gets in that leather. Okay? You got to spray that. You ever smelled that seat? For whatever reason, one of our drummers at our church used to stink. One of my boys, he had got off the drums and somebody else was on there, was like, yo, smell the seat, smell the seat, smell the seat. And the seat smelled like booty and the church microphone cover. And y'all know those church microphone covers are not of God. The church microphone covers is the only thing in the church that's not of God. That's of the devil. If you ever been up to talking a microphone and that's it's got all that, I'm getting sick. All this preacher spitting on it. Sneezing. Okay, so that's what you're gonna do. You're gonna spray disinfectant all over him. Okay. The next thing you can do, if you can't talk to your musty coworker, I want you to bring a billy goat to work. Okay, the funkiest, nastiest billy goat you can find on a leash. Just bring the billy goat to work. Okay. You bring that goat to work, and then Musty John's gonna be like, yo, why you got a billy goat in here? It stinks. Oh, does that bother you? Because we've been smelling billy goat this whole time. So we wanted to counteract the balance of it. So we go and just bring this billy goat and wash it, and then when you don't smell the goat anymore, we still smell you, John. That's what I'm trying to tell you. This musty billy goat is the same as your smell, okay? So I'm going to keep bringing this billy goat to work. He's going to eat your paperwork. Until you don't smell like a billy goat, I'm just going to bring a billy goat. Because if I have to smell billy goat anyway, for my mind, at least I need to see a billy goat. Because I can't fathom a human smells like billy goat. So I'm just going to see a billy goat. You hear me what I said? I'm not just going to be smelling billy goat regardless and looking at a man. You get that musty butt in the shower, John. Get them stinking booty, butt, balls, pits in the shower, John. Or I'm going to bring this goat to work every day. Okay? You bring it. It might be medical, guys, but we're not talking about a medical thing. If they got a medical issue, then I just feel bad for them. Sometimes people got medical. Some people got medical issues. Okay? But listen, you stink. Okay? My dad broke his leg. He got hit by a motorcycle. And he broke his leg when he was like in middle school or high school. And he had a cast all over his whole leg from like thigh to ankle. And yeah, hormonal imbalance for sure. But we're gonna assume that John just doesn't take showers. Because you got a hormonal imbalance and that's not funny. So for the sake of wanting to laugh, he's just musty. Because I've met people who don't have hormonal imbalance, they just have stink imbalance. Okay? So anyway, my dad broke his leg. He had a cast from like top of his thigh to his ankle. Okay? And he was like, the doctor was like, look, you can't get this cast wet. It's gonna mess up the cast. So my dad was like, cool, guess that means I can't take a shower anymore or a bath. So he just stopped taking showers for a minute. And then this girl at his school that was rather good looking was like, yo, Will, you funky stank, bruh. You stank, bruh. You stank. And he was like, you know that when somebody of the opposite sex that is attractive hits you with something like that, it's like, my dad said he went immediately home, got in the shower, turned his body backwards, stuck his leg out the shower, and washed his booty button balls. Sitting in the tub. And he said he never let that happen again. That's what it is. You got to be good looking and of the opposite sex. And you'll break that must down. You'll break it down. I give my stank away. Oh, I give my stank away, 'cause I am musty. I give my stank away. Oh, I give my stank away, 'cause I am musty. Here I am, here I stand. I need this soap in my hand. Lord, I'm musty in front of thee. I smell like construction worker and after party. I give my stank away. Hey, I woo my stank away, 'cause I am musty. So you can wash me. You need to be purified in the lake of the waters of Lake Minnetonka. You need to be purified in the waters of Lake Minnetonka. Huh? Purified, sanctified But in all seriousness, I don't know what else you can do except ask your boss if you can sit somewhere else. That's a harsh work environment. It's 2 cars per green, man. 2 cars per green each lane. That's 2, man. That's you. All right, guys. Don't take those bird baths. Okay? Bird bath is also a lady of the night bath when you're about to go and get some illicit activity and you just wash the parts that stink. Don't do that. Wash it all. When's the last time you washed your calf muscles? When's the last time you washed your Achilles? Don't just not bend all the way down. Don't do that. Wash the back of your feet. Okay? In between the toes. Get in betwixt. If you're a lady, get in there. You know where there is. Get in there. If you're a lady, get in there. Get comfortable with who you are. Get warm water and soap. Huh? If you're a man, get in there. Where those parts connect, get at that base. Get at that base. Sometimes y'all ain't that part between the hole and the get in that little base. Get in there. Wipe good. Huh? Wipe good. Front to back. Clear it out. 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 Wipe good. Wipe good. Wipe. Wipe. Huh? You got to wipe. Huh? Clear it out. Get in those bases. Those parts that rub together. If you're like me and you got big thighs and your thighs touch all the time, get in there. Where that friction is, there's stank. If you got friction, you got funk. Friction leads to funk. If your skin and your thighs don't touch, you don't have that. But I'm big, my thighs touch, that friction leads to funk. Friction leads to funk. Huh? Get in there, guys. Get to know yourself inside out. Inside out. Inside out. You must serve my Jesus from the inside out. Though I'm a child and I may not know very much, I know the word of God is true. If you read your Bible, there's a little room for doubt. Serving him in spirit and truth from the inside out. Oh, get in there. All right, I got to go. God bless you. God keep you. We'll see you at the conference.